Yo! We're live, chat. Restarted. Refresh. Bros. Let me fed. Thanks for gifted subs. Poggers. Is Legacy Tech allowed in Discord now? For today, yes. The Wasteland Days miss was so clutch. I forgot, I didn't realize either, so it's fair that he did not. I could have played around it. So it didn't really matter, right? So it was just a gentleman's move from Thalai's perspective. I'm not very used to Days and Wastelands, as I don't play this format, but it's a good point. But so isn't Javier. I remember what they missed. They missed Wasteland on my fetch. In response, I crack. In response, he dazes my spell. I would have another anime dead, so like it's okay. And also like I would destroy him anyways. So what I should have done is I should have fetched a second swamp to begin with. And have the swamp in play. Ah! And pow. And pow. I have the swamps to pay, but I didn't. I did not. So I let my opponent perform that action, but I didn't. Well, do you want a Legacy channel? I do not want a Legacy channel myself. I sincerely hope that the Mox is not in Legacy. So, yeah, I just hope to not have to do anything with it ever again. All right, thank you everyone for the gifted subs. Vintage Cube Mox, probably. Reanimator deck guide when? Well, TBH maybe. 200 chest openings. Wait, champ, should we open the chest, chat? Should we open 200 chests? Open. Or hodl, so we're gonna say the meme. 10 minutes poll. Vote in the poll. Congrats, Scanny Boy. Second time we both top 8 with Reanimator. True. Deck's very strong. How do you vote? Click. Chests might have another Mox invite inside. I can't have two. Hey Kanye, would you mind taking a look at my brew, bro? Not right now. When you finally go to the Mox, but it's through Legacy, and your name is Canister and you despise the format. This deck is pretty fun. And powerful, which is prerequisite to making it fun. Archon is so good for the Blue-Red Devil matchup. Yes, Archon is insanely nice for this deck. It's better than any other bullcrap creatures that one might play, and also like beats everything that you like would need to beat with weird cards like Serra's Emissary, etc. that are not actively very good. Archon just beats people. Sometimes a bit sketchy versus Source to Ploshes, but even then it's like a many cards for 1 and can rebuild and do stuff again. And importantly, it's a black card, so I can pitch it to Griffin and Mask. I actually misregistered for this tournament because I didn't want to play those two. I wanted to play a 4 Vending and a second 3 Macabre, but it didn't take my newest updated list. It doesn't really matter though, because I just haven't sideboarded much in general. I never sideboarded this, neither this. I think I had the Chancellor of the Annex against someone when I was on the play. It was mostly 2-1s, I didn't sideboard those. I guess I was just sideboarding the 3 endings, like, it just wasn't even that good. So I mostly did sideboard. Where is Bazaar? This seems like the worst dredge deck ever. Obviously it is not a dredge deck, but it is a Reanimator deck, so... Bazaar is not there as it's banned in the format. Why no 4 Griffin, 1 Unmask? Because you unmask yourself often. Biggest difference to your list is that you have more Unmasked over Grief. I like Grief for the blue control matchups. I wanted to play 2 Griefs for a moment instead of the Chancellor 2. I think having mono black cards so you can actually pitch all the time easily is pretty good. Like, this is a clunker. It's only good against combo decks, which nobody played in this field because everybody was playing blue decks. I played against blue decks and 1 Elves, which was a buy. How often did you unmask yourself? More often than I would reanimate Grief, pretty sure. Is Serenity way better than Revert Silence? I don't know. I haven't played with Revert Silence, but if I had Bio in my deck, then Javier could be casting Submerge for free, so that would be worse for me. How was Elf matchup? Seemed like a buy. Do we make a Legacy channel for this code just for 1 day? Sure. I haven't played Revert Silence, I don't know. I only put those because I died to a Leyline person, but it was like a Curses deck, which I didn't play against Curse decks, well, unsurprisingly. Yes, I'm present right now, chat, for the past 8 minutes. Kind of slow to catch on. Elf matchup, turn 1, 1, 1, turn 2 Archon, yeah. Are the Mox also Legacy? I believe they haven't been announced. I don't know when they are. Magic Online, Leaderboard, Magic Online Champion Showcase. The specific format or formats used at the showcase will be announced at least 1 month prior to the event. The date and location for each champion's showcase will be announced at least 1 month prior to the event. So we'll know later, but typically it's Modern and Cube, Vintage Cube, which is weird jump. Marcus Val, thank you for your sub too. June 26th, your birthday. Awesome. No, like really awesome. Remember, you're saying Legacy was the worst format. I guess you changed your mind. Good. Warning Mox invite playing the worst format, XD. I assure you I haven't changed my mind, but an occasion arose and I won. I'm happy that I won. Is it still the worst format? No, because the worst format is Pauper, but it's closely behind it. I think the blue country masturbatory strategies are pretty lame. I don't like them. I can understand that they allow many players for expressing themselves by casting Brainstorm to ponder into finding the Force of Will on turn 3 finally and holding it up to forwarding themselves when I cast a Mask Counter spell and losing to the second one. That's cool. I think Daze and Force of Will have a lot to do with it, yeah. Just generally not a fan of the fact that nothing happens in the format and that the interactive cards are super OP. The Wasteland, Force of Will and Daze are super OP. Legacy is a thinkers format, yeah, sure. Why Reanimator with red instead of blue? Just a flashback to not seems enough. Or what blue cards do I want to play? I played with Show and Tell in the last tournament and the blue Country Pair and was useless. The Show and Tell. It's doesn't make much difference. I think I haven't flashbacked Faithless Looting this tournament. Maybe once. Don't remember doing that. I did draw well, so I didn't need to. But even like if it's very hard to do that if you mulligan, you never can do that. You should switch to Blue Splash just for careful study to avoid a powerful Hydroblast from the board. True, but then I would get got by Pyroblast, so I don't know if there is escaping. I don't know if there is escaping that conundrum. Personal Tutor cannot get Entomb, so probably not worth running. It's also -1 card, so it's pretty bad. Play Poo 3D, but I think Faithless Looting is generally a better card. Also, I'm not gonna play Legacy anymore, so I don't need to play anything. Right, how is the poll? 182 votes on open. And 27 votes on HODL. Which is interesting, at 13%. Didn't want that. We have 206 chests. Alright, since we have 206 chests, I'll open them all if we get 6 more Twitch Prime subs. Because Twitch Prime is a... What is it, Twitch Prime? Twitch Prime is a way to support your favorite streamers for free. If you have Amazon Prime, you can connect your Twitch account to your Amazon Prime account and then, pow! You get a free way to subscribe to your favorite streamers, support them, bring a smile to their face, and get many benefits. Does it have to be Prime? It doesn't. What's the shift of Chancellor to the sideboard due to the play pattern of the deck against blue, leaning heavily on discard before comboing off? Yeah, I found it bad for against most matchups. It's not good against blue. It's not good to reanimate, it's not good against blue, and it's not black to pitch to unmask. So, Eric Lau, thank you very much for Prime Gaming. Sup. So, Chancellor, kinda cringe overall. I noticed that when I had the Chancellors in my hand, they didn't do shit. I couldn't push him to shit, I milked 3 people at the same time. Thank you very much, everyone. Mega milking. You're gonna open just in a second after I finish my thought. So, Chancellor, not very pogue against blue. But it's good against combo, but also I didn't think people are going to play much combo on the showcase. Like, I think Chancellor in the mirror, pretty good. Against Upsal Spells was good when I played against it. Against, I don't know, Doomsday, I probably would want it to slow them down. And because reanimating it against Doomsday is relevant. But this most matchups was pretty poor. I had one to be able to entomb into for in game 1, but probably second Grief would be actually better. Alright, big chest opening. What's the average amount of play points we can open in the chest so we can make a prediction? Chat, does anyone know what's the average amount of play points per chest? 2,300 per one single chest? It's like 30 or something. It's 5 to 50. Well, it's 5 minimum. Alright, so we're gonna make a prediction for the chest before we open them. Over 2,137 play points from those chests. We're opening all 206. Over, under, big prediction for big point spenders, 5-minute prediction. Expected value of play points per chest is 1.25 tickets, which is 52 of the total chest value. 1,25 razy 206. Alright, good prediction. Good prediction. Canister, you should start playing Reanimator in Modern. It's not a good deck, which is a not Pog when it's not a good deck, right? So I enjoyed playing this one because I think it's a pretty good deck. It like kills people. What if it's exactly 237? It can be 237. It's in multiplications of 5. So it cannot be that. So we accounted for that. When they reprint Dark Ritual, maybe. I mean, so, well, Dark Ritual. Another problem in the modern Reanimator is that, you know, you're missing... Yeah, it's not close to being the same deck, and mostly you're missing redundancy because you have 4 persists and that's it. But only the targets are illegal, right? So the means of reanimating are not legal, whereas looting is meant to. So, you know, it's like not in the same league, not close to being the same deck. Bold to assume MTGO will add play points correctly. It will, I believe in it. Why wouldn't it? TGO is not... Well, this kind of stupid at times. All right. How will we know the value of cards in a chess? Is there any way to calculate all of them? No, you're just looking at the play points because much easier. What do your version of Folklore you're at the moment meta-wise? Something like this. I would like to try the second cycle and probably play for Versil over the Pep Endurance. I don't know if this is good. Might not be. And I'm not sure if Modero is good. Okay, too many counter spells is not good. Narrow cards are not good in this deck in general. Don't play narrow cards, play non-narrow cards and you'll be fine. Was Deluge good? It was fine. I added it because seemed like a powerful card for the mirror, while also being a powerful card for grinding matchups generally, and I bought it against Delver too. Well, Delver. Not Delver, but rather... Death to Shadow. Don't play narrow cards. Plays Veto over Counterspell. I think Veto is less narrow than Counterspell in the main deck. Because think about how many creature cards you want to counter, and then evaluate Solitude's pitching the Veto. I think it's honestly a more broadly useful card than Counterspell. There is like Yawgmoth, Turak, and what else? Like something else. Some actually a few random creatures that like, I don't know, you could counter Murtadigi or Ragavan, but generally speaking, it's fine countering creature. No, it's fine countering non-creatures. Rather to counter their creature than pay 2 for 1. You're being disingenuous. Primal Titan. Primal Titan comes with conjunction with many Caverns of Souls nowadays, so Counterspell doesn't even properly do that. Alright, chat, reopening. Split 1-1. I just like Vita more. I came to that conclusion. I played with Counterspell plenty, but it's fine to play Counterspell if you want to play it. Alright, big predictions. Over 28%. Unders. Pow. Alright, let's look at what we got. Whoops. We super lame to close it and like not get to look at the cards. Add it to your collection. 1 Magic the Gathering, Zendika Rising 15 card draft booster. 2 Avatars of Grolnok the Omnivore. 3 Anis, Maze of Dishonor. 2 Blood Petal Celebrants. We didn't even get the Funky Frog. I guess it was from the previous set. Carve the Leon, funky version. Alright. Cemetery Prowler, funky version. Curse of Leeches, funky version. Duffy Voidrocker, funky version. Funky Land. Glass Cannon, Domri, Anarch of Boglas. And Dovin. Some Commander cards. Gaze Wheel. Elia, funky version. Monkey! How many? Because remember, you can get multiples, just one, sad. Crafted Identity. Wait, what? Sephiroth. Cioè, see this card? What's up with that? Not the same face. Intriguing. Lelia the Blade Force prices via MTGO traders. C21 0.25 a ticket. Promo 38 tickets. How does it make sense? I don't know. Who drew it? Manuel Castagnon. Weird champ, weird champ. The MTGO version is not even... Oh, it's here. Arena alt craft identity. On Arena it's the same. If you recall correctly, they put the wrong earlier versions. MTGO never fixed it. Same with Arena, which is pretty funny. Heron Blade Elite, 3 mana Vigilance, 1/1, ETB, put a count, what? Add X mana, whatever. Commander card, El Temple Lunar, whatever, Monkey Poggers. Charles Agent Poggers, it's probably worthless. Shark and the Mastless, Theo the Shield Mage, Eugene. Why is Felsinger in the rare slot? That's a good question. Play promo. It says on the bottom. I don't know what's a play promo, but it's probably a promo with which you play somehow. Funky Verdant Catacombs full art. Cultivator Colossus. How is Colossus? It actually dropped now. Oh, wow. Still 29? Insane. Domri, City Smasher. Gideon ally, got Eternal Kefnet. Isperia Supreme Judge. Whenever a creature attacks you or planeswalker control, you may draw a card. Oh, I will. 6/4, a Sphinx with more power than toughness. Seems weird. Oko, Thief of Crowns, a powerful mythic band involved in many formats. Nova Blast Worm. When it attacks, destroy all other creatures. The sun was born with its coils, but it fled to the sky. The worm hungers for its child, and the world will bear its loss. Pog. Godzilla. Escape shift anything? Probably not much. Well, chests good, they didn't seem particularly good. For 206 chests. There's still many more cards, but past the mythics. Archon of the Triumvirate. Other champion might be something. Blackcliff Cliffs is pretty pog. Two Blunt Zany. Also, like, some of those cards are in 2 copies and it's kind of hard to say. Or I guess 350 ticks when Heliod was good, now it's worthless. Blackleaf Cliffs 1.5 tickets? I thought it's more expensive. Breeding Pool. Breedable Pool. Breedable and Submissive. Bringer of the Red Dawn. You may pay for 5 mana of cold colors. Trample. Bringer of Upkeep. You may untap the red creature and gain control of it. Very pog. Affinity for artifacts flying, 9 mana. ETB, reveal the top 3 cards of your library. Put all artifacts into your hand and rest in your graveyard. Wow. Nothing here. Nothing here. Idol of Great Level shouldn't be more than 0. Eidolon, 14 tickets, wow. Insane. Dresden, 2 tickets, wow. How is this expensive? Why? I mean, I know why, but... At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, that player chooses draw step, main phase or combat phase. That player skips each instance of the chosen step or phase this turn. Which one do you choose, chat? Tell me in the comments, now. Whoa. I've seen this. It's Secret Lair, right? Why is Secret Lair mixed with other rares? Fate Spinner used to be nearly 100 ticks. I think you are pulling my leg. Other gaze will. Golden Shrine, some change. Hardened Scales might be worth some change. Grim Lava Mancer, probably not much anymore. Hisoka Minako Sensei, 3 mana discard card, can't target spell if it has the same mana value as a discard card. Damn, very base. Just counters your spells. Jadar, Gulkor of Nephalia. I don't see much on this artwork, but it's nice. My friends. Life Gift, 3 mana. When it enters the battlefield, you may gain 1 life. Not only under your control, onto the battlefield. Hisoka used to be 200 ticks, for sure. I think you're playing my collective leg again. Muraganda Petroglyphs. Creatures with no abilities get +2/+2. Nice. What deck did you play? This, not this. Reanimator. Myojin of Clenching Fire. That was me when playing as Javier. I was clenching all the time. Myojin of Life Sweep. That's also me when I watch anime. Hierarch. It's probably not worth much now. Needle number 7000 in my collection. Feronkidon. 2 lands. What's this? It's the new one, okay. Scavenging Ooze. Savannah. Imagine like you look through cards and there's a Savannah in here. What are you streaming now after winning the thing? Just chatting, I don't have a desire to play. I'm gonna be streaming for super much longer, it's gonna be midnight soon. Wait. This is Savannah in my chest? The complete list of reserved cards appears at the end of this document. Reserved cards will never be printed again in a functionally identical form. Wait. What? Let me check again. Is this really a Savannah? Yes, it says Savannah. Clear as day. Ich bin afraid. Yuzam Jean. You can't even click on those. He had. What's he had? We have removed this card image from our database because it has racist or culturally offensive art, text, or a combination of thereof. Racism and cultural insensitivity are unacceptable and have no place in our game nor anywhere. Damn. Pyramids. Pyramids are okay though. I guess, why wouldn't they? 6 mana, 2, prevents a land from being destroyed or removes an enchantment from any land. A card is considered functionally identical to another card that has the same card type, subtypes, abilities, mana cost, power, and toughness. Tap, add green or white to your mana pool. Tap, add green or white to your mana pool. No cards will be added to the reserve list in the future. No cards from the Mercadian Mask sets and later sets will be reserved. Insane. I think I have to let them know that they broke their own policy that they adhere to so strongly. Tarmogoyf used to be infinite tickets, now it's just a loser. Free tickets, sad. Would they fall of grace? Fall from grace, rather. Trade routes number 2. I mean, Cabal coffers, that costs something. Probably especially all bordered. Promo. Which one is it? No, it's the original version for 0.63, right? Oh shit. DK. Wizardrix. A board wizard once created a Wizardrix out of a bunny and a piranha. He never made that mistake again. Damn. So do we make our money back? I've got no idea. But it was a fun experience looking through the cards. It will be a less fun experience to sell them. Like sort them and sell them, but I will do that off stream someday. I guess I'm playing 2 Funky Monkeys now. It's a very handsome Teferi. All the card is not very good. Pay 2, make a Fungus Beast broken. Alright. You beat the monkey to become the monkey. Yes, the monkey's name is Wheeler, by the way. And it's trained to play dual monsters really well. Is Reanimation well positioned? I don't know, but it felt like a very strong deck, generally speaking. Raid an animal stream, what's that? Animals, aquariums and zoos. Snowy views of the pond. Ducks. Welcome all, feed the bunnies and fishes with bits or channel points. So they don't get to eat if you don't do that. Imagine if you submitted curses, that would be not very pog. Is the EMAC for the mirror? What's EMAC? And what are your thoughts on playing something like Fate of Nexus? Oh, you mean in modern? Yeah, Emrakul is mainly for the mirror or other grinding matches, but mirror is the most important for it. Next of Fate seems bad. I would play Endurance against Mill if I were to play card. I remember when you were complaining about wasting money to buy a legacy deck. It was a waste of money, especially the fact I bought like this 5 non-reanimator ones and then sold the cards back at probably like 200 tickets rake. I should have bought mana traders for that week. How about Discord, question mark? What's your question exactly? I take Hands of the Fairy over Good Any Day of the Week, Poggers. What do you think about cards like Emra, Nexu, and Drago-chan? Yeah. Zarev-san, the Trickster. I also got 6 Modern Horizons 2 boosters. We can open them too, since we're on an opening spree. Monkey? Fetch. I see no monkey though. Not very poggers. Would you invite me? This card is open to everybody. Follow the link that the mod Udaya just put in the Discord, and you can ask questions there and I will think about them and answer them. And that extends to anyone else. Alright, let's also open this. Innistrad. Crimson, wow. Full set. Including Henrika Dominathi. And Cultivator Colossus. Check the price of the Colossus, but I didn't look at the foil. And sell me the full price. Interesting. Can you redeem it after opening? Yes, the only way you can redeem it is by opening it. It's kind of weird. But I don't redeem sets. Like, what do I do if I pay per set of cards? Oh, if I set where there's like free playable cards and I already bought the Colossi. So an MCM is sealed. I have a sealed Hour of Devastation set. Actually. I should sell it too, I don't know if it's worthwhile. Hour of Devastation full set. I think mine is foil. I'm gonna check for foil. That says my... Oh shit! From what? Nobody selling that. Price went 400, but is anybody buying a full set? Last bought in this month. And then 2019, 20, well, it's not selling, being sold too often. Full fall set is 212 tickets on buy list. Yeah, I will not redeem it. It's too much hassle, not worth it. Not worth it, chat. Really I also don't really want to sell the Out of the Station full one. I would probably, I don't know, I think a better use of it would be to give away to chat or something one day. I think that could be a good idea someday if an occasion arises. If I were to buy a Brainy jar from you and MCM, would you send it signed? I think my account is on vacation, so I don't take sellings. So hopefully you can't. Can you redeem all sets or just current standard? There is a limited amount of stuff you can redeem, only like current, or there's a window. I don't know much about that. Alright, let's find a raider. It was a nice stream. We won, chat. It's very poor. Good experience all around. Lutri Moon, Hammer, Modern Leagues and the Standard Challenge, Pioneer. Alright, I like Derek. Let's raid Derek. He's playing Modern. Modern's cool. I'll be back tomorrow with regular gameplays. As it is typical, I guess, on Mondays. I'll just do a normal stream. Very happy to won the showcase. Got into the finals of the vintage one almost exactly a year ago. Maybe even like, I think it was before Christmas. Yes, it was like, yeah, almost exactly a year ago. And I lost the finals back then kind of badly, but now in Legacy, we got there. Thanks for the subs, thanks for everything, and enjoy the rest of the night in Splays, Gingers, chat, or wherever else you're going to go. It's been a pleasure, despite having to play fucking Legacy. It was a pleasure.